The story of the wise wife. A husband narrates, I went on a mission for 3 days to another country. As soon as I arrived, I immediately called my wife and son to check on them because I am not used to being away from them. We've been married for 3 years. Unfortunately, no one answered my call. 3 days passed, and my phone never left my hand. I kept calling every 15 or 30 minutes, but there was no response. I became extremely anxious and called my brother and sister to check on my small family, and they reassured me. I couldn't believe them, so I reached out to my wife's mother, my aunt, and she too comforted me. I told her I was waiting for their call, but my wait grew longer. The days felt like 3 months, and I was overwhelmed with anger, confusion, and different thoughts. Sometimes, dreadful doubts would cloud my mind. Finally, I returned to my country, and as soon as I stepped foot on home soil, I rushed to my house. When I knocked on the door, my wife opened it. She was dressed beautifully and welcomed me warmly, with my child's eyes sparkling with joy as he ran towards me. I had no idea what to think. Soon, my surprise turned into anger. I asked my wife the reason for this indifference. I was on the verge of ending our relationship because of the many doubts running through my mind. She calmly replied, "Did you ever call your mother?" Her question left me speechless. She said, "The feeling you experienced in these days is exactly what your mother feels. When you don't call her for days, she anxiously waits to hear your voice. When you don't reach out, she is filled with longing and love, and doubts creep into her heart the longer you stay away. I have tried to warn you many times, but it was of no use. This was the best way I could convey this message to you, my dear husband." I lowered my head in shame at her wisdom, and I finally understood the lesson. She handed me my car keys and whispered in my ear, "Your paradise is waiting for you." I left for my first love, my mother. Later, I learned an unforgettable lesson from my wise wife, and I am grateful to her for giving me the opportunity to reflect and act before regret could do no good. Thank you to this wise wife, to her mother for her excellent upbringing, to my mother for allowing me to choose her, and to Allah for guiding me out of negligence. Our mothers are our paradise. Never forget them. Even a single call every day is the least we can do. Their hearts long to hear from us. They pray for us, and they remember us. Their soft hearts and immense love stop them from calling us because they don't want to disturb us. May Allah always keep you under His protection. Like, follow, and share so that others may benefit too.